Very proud to say that I am officially, as of like an hour and a half ago, an A-lister. So I have already hopped on. I'm already ready to go on module 1, start looking at that wall of work, and start doing all the steps that are necessary, because I'm definitely hungry on this. These last 3 days especially have been very informative to me, and it have impressed me personally, because if it was easy and if everybody could be in show business or in entertainment or in performing art, everybody would already be doing it. They'd already be getting paid, but there is that element, personal initiative, that work, that grind, that hustle, that you have to be a part of it, and that creativity. And one of the things that I really, really found impressive, you had a specific methodology that wasn't making false promises. I was literally talking about, look, these are the things that will occur if you continue to strive to do the things you need to do to get there. We all have that wish that, yeah, I wish that I could be the next star. I wish that I could do the thing that I absolutely want to. But the real drive is, are you going to get up at 5:45 and start grinding on doing those little writings? Are you going to write that poem that you need to write over and over and over? Because it's a building block. You don't get that brass ring right out the gate. You have to build all the way up to it. And so when it came to the steps of proximity, momentum, and then strategizing, those spoke to me, because I could even say myself, like, I have a background in engineering and education. That's what I started doing. And even now I've started getting more into freelance. That's also been able to be in tangent with the work in producing and performing. One of my scripts got accepted through a contest, and they produced it. This theater produced it straight up. And I was there, I was meeting the people and everything. And they said, hey, can you act? Boom, started acting. They asked me, hey, can you do any background set work? Yep. Yes, 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 yes. And then being there consistently. And it's, if I don't know the steps, guarantee I'm learning on YouTube that night before every single thing I possibly need to, so that I can go in with that expertise, and then listening. And so when I listened to the class from what you were saying, and listening to Anton, and I'll even give you the last little bit of how impressed I was personally, was that it wasn't just saying you do this instruction and you do this thing and then you're gonna be famous or you're gonna be in the industry. No, you're telling us applications. You're telling us steps in which we can apply that are universal into that realm of this, in this case, film and theater industry. We can use that. We can apply these same steps to any job you want. If you want to be the best line cook in the industry, if you're in proximity to other great line cooks and you know how to follow that momentum and you strategize, you can apply those same steps. But that's what these are for this particular industry. And then listening even more so to Anton, talking about specifics in what he did in a realistic time frame. Because yeah, if anybody says, yep, you join this class and you join this workshop and you're going to be in LA tomorrow, I got to start wondering about that. But if I start looking at what are the steps that I need to take by following what's being shown and taught to me, because I don't know. That's why I'm here. I don't know, but I can learn. I'm ready to learn. And I take these things that I'm learning and I'm building on them so that it becomes a healthy base to build that brand. That's what's going to be getting these other bigger sets wanting to have me work with them, which is what I want, which is what I know is going to happen. I already know it. And so hearing Anton talking about his steps and that 6 to 7 year track, and he even said, look, in about a year and a half, I was finding things step by step. I was making that my main mode, which said a lot to me. When he said after a year and a half, he made that, he was able to stop his survival job a year and a half. So in those first 18 months, he was already making money. He was already building up. He was already doing the work on the sets that are necessary in the way that was allowing and enabling growth and was perpetuating that career path that he needed. And then the other last step, right before I pushed enroll into it, because I was doing the enrolling during while Anton was talking, was Jackie, another A-lister. She happened just to write to me in the chat, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna apply right now. And she said, that's cool. Congratulations for doing that, Richard, because you know what? I started just a few months ago and I'm getting my first gig in just the next month. She said that straight up to me, which told me another thing. somebody else who had no right or reason to even reach out felt compelled enough to say congratulations for even considering this and being a part of it. And look, I'm starting out too, and I've already gotten a paid gig, something that's really worth, because we will all work. I've done so much volunteer work, it's ridiculous. It's only within this last year I've been doing getting paid locally, which is a great wheelhouse to be in, but it's still a small one. I want to get to a place where I'm not working a survival job so that this is the work that's allowing me to thrive. So I know I said a lot in my time that I was able to speak. I appreciate you humoring me and allowing me to talk. But I want to say seriously, thank you, real talk. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this. And I can assure you, you'll be hearing me again and again and again, because I'm going to be part of these phone calls and the wall of work.
Ooh, well, that was powerful. Holy shit, right? Holy shit. He contributed to all of us here in a huge way. Thank you. Welcome to your new life. Yes.
Thank you.